Hello everyone, I'm Shannon Slatton. Now that spring is here, that means road construction season is getting underway. And in Robbinsdale, work will soon begin on a 2-year, $20 million project to replace several bridges.
The existing bridges, just like a lot of our infrastructure, it's at the end of its service life, so they're due to be replaced.
In early April, Hennepin County will begin work to replace the 3 bridges on County Road 81 that connect Robbinsdale and Minneapolis. The bridges date back to the 1960s and have been deemed as structurally deficient by county engineers. In December, the county closed the southbound bridge and rerouted all traffic to the northbound side, with vehicles going in a single lane in each direction. That traffic shift will essentially remain the same during construction season as crews remove and replace that southbound bridge. In addition to the bridge work over the next 2 years, people can also expect to see improvements to the pedestrian trails as well as the on and off ramps.
It's going to be good to get this project going. We're going to be doing a lot of safety and trail connection improvements for the people that use all the bridges and the intersection down below. So it's exciting to, one, just be in spring when weather's feeling good to get a project like this underway.
On Wednesday, March 24th at 5 p.m., project engineers will host a virtual open house so you can learn more about the improvements, the traffic impacts, and the construction timeline. For anyone who wants to attend that open house or watch the video after the fact, we'll have a link on our website, ccxmedia.org. A Maple Grove woman has filed a civil lawsuit against the city of Minneapolis and its police department for injuries she said she sustained during protests last summer. Autumn Larson says she was struck by a projectile fired by Minneapolis police. According to the suit, Larson participated in protests following the death of George Floyd. When a curfew took effect, Larson says she tried to drive away and go home, but was blocked by another vehicle on an entrance ramp. The lawsuit says her car window was open when tear gas was released, and then a projectile struck her on the bridge of her nose, knocking her unconscious. The civil suit says Larson tried to leave the scene when instructed to do so, but was struck without verbal warning. The suit also says she continues to suffer headaches, dizziness, sleeplessness, and anxiety. The city of New Hope is now asking all garbage haulers to offer some type of organics recycling. This update to the city code will align with Hennepin County requiring all cities to offer some type of organics collection to their residents by January of next year. Right now, the only hauler offering joint organics collection is Randy's Sanitation, and only 38 households participate in that program. In a few weeks, customers will have another sit-down option for dining in Brooklyn Park, and it's called the Muddy Cow. Crews are currently remodeling the old Roasted Pear location on Colorado Lane. Owners say they hope to be open in late March or early April. The owners of the Muddy Cow restaurant describe it as family-friendly and sports bar-like. And there is another Muddy Cow restaurant location in Coon Rapids. Opening a restaurant in the middle of a pandemic wouldn't be the ideal situation for most people, but that's a different story if your restaurant sells tacos. An analysis by the company Top Data found that taco consumption increased by nearly 13% during the pandemic. As Delane Cleveland reports in this week's edition of Takeout Tuesday, Brooklyn Park's new Mexican restaurant, Dos Hermanos, has been reaping the benefits.
Great food. I love this location.
In the Twin Cities, there's plenty of options when it comes to Mexican restaurants, which is why it's important for someone breaking into this market to stand out above the rest.
This would definitely be my go-to Mexican restaurant in Metro, without a doubt.
That high praise is being heaped upon Dos Hermanos Mexican Grill and Bar in Brooklyn Park. It's a restaurant that's been open all of 3 months.
I love, Latin food.
And if you ask Sam Bernards, they have customer service down pat.
They greet you right at the door, and whatever you need, they're going to get for you right away, and they just make you feel like you're at home.
Customers who step into this new restaurant will see that the menu has a variety of options.
We got enchiladas, burritos, fajitas, tostadas.
Basically, it's anything you'd expect from a Mexican restaurant and a little bit more.
Our menu is pretty big, you know, and then we kind of hit all the spots. We got a little bit of everything.
Wilson Rivera is the 20-year-old part owner of Dos Hermanos. The name of the restaurant means two brothers and refers to Rivera's father and uncle.
I actually have a picture at the end right there.
They had once planned on opening a restaurant together, but Rivera's uncle died at a young age and that dream was never fulfilled.
He was like 26, 27, I think. And then, well, my dad, he always had the little, you know, piece of a heart there, and then he decided to name it Dos Hermanos on his memory.
Now, this 2018 graduate of Osseo Senior High gets to honor his uncle's memory by providing food, drinks, and comfort to a growing customer base.
And I mean, their chips and salsa is probably one of the best in the metro, in my mind. And their guacamole is freshly served as well. And I mean, you throw back a beer or margarita with that and you're set and solid.
With patio season right around the corner and restaurant restrictions easing up, Dos Hermanos hopes to be a go-to gathering spot in Brooklyn Park for the foreseeable future.
Our plan is to stay here and I mean, for many, many years if possible.
In Brooklyn Park, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Tuesday is National Puppy Day, and the Animal Humane Society in Golden Valley live streamed video from the puppy habitat to celebrate. The pandemic continues to fuel puppy adoptions, which are still all completely by appointment only. You can schedule a 90-minute appointment online, 45 minutes to meet the animals, and then another 45 to complete the adoption process. As we go to break, we will leave you with more cute puppy video.